Welcome back, guys, and thank you for joining me in another adventure here in Icarus. This will be episode 14. It's day 13 on Olympus of our comprehensive beginner guide. Today is exotic day. Today we're gonna make exotics, and I thought a million times about it, and I think we're gonna make not only the normal exotics but the red exotics as well. So, because it's a pain to expand here, I'm tired. So let's see what I have on you. Well, I have in here tools. I have in here shack. Got some meats that I gotta drop. Perfect. We got the candies so that we can run fast. Electricity tool and death radio. Let's start talking about exotics. We talked a little about them when we started this playthrough in the first episode. If you look in here, we got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. For those, we gotta be on Elysium. We gotta process the uranium. Forget about it. We're not gonna do those now. That one is the legendary biomass. We did kill wolf boss. I think that's about it. So we process that wolf into a machine, and we get that legendary biomass that we can send in space. We're gonna do that. It's not that important because with this one you don't buy stuff, okay? You buy the stuff that exists in here in the biolab. Once you do the great hunt, but we're not worried about that. What I want to do today is these exotics, which are the most important, and this one, which is, well, basically they're equally as important. So let's start the mission. The mission is called Dry Run Expedition. This one is supposed to teach you how to mine exotics in the open world. Let's start it, and I'm gonna talk more about it. Where the heck it is? Lifeline, agriculture, and that one is the one that we're gonna do later. Payday is called. Let's go. Locate exotics, fully mine, send to orbit, return to orbit with exotics. Forget about the lesson because we're in the open world. So begin operation.
As long as you're getting them what they want, you and I have got your back. Just don't disappoint them.
So
Especially where exotics are involved.
the first thing that you gotta do is come into the, oh my god, I got a flat storm. It's amazing.
But either way,
The first thing is written in here.
track 'em down.
In here, use machine inventor fabricator to craft radar and extractor. I already did that. It knows.
Extractor will come in handy.
It's watching you. Watch out.
Find something.
So I made the radar. I made that. I picked that one up because we need the power. Those are working with power. I have in there 2 extractors. So 2 drills and an electric radar. We gotta use the radar and those to extract the exotics. Now, when you do this mission from space, it's not the whole map. It's just an area. I think it's only that area. And a little piece of the arc. So I'm hoping we're gonna have something close by. I'm not sure we're gonna have something close by. That one goes into the G-slot. Those go into the G-slot. Just the same, okay? Let's grab those beams. We have them. Stupid. Okay. So when we gotta wait for the stupid storm. When we're gonna make this radar scan, we're gonna have animals incoming. It's gonna be really bad. Let's grab some tasty stuff out of here. Drop those. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna leave one, that one, and we're gonna take that bacon because experience a bunch of it. Good stuff. Is it over? No, it's not over. Stupid. Okay. So we're gonna choose a ridge somewhere. It doesn't matter. Let's go above that cave in there, and we're gonna make a scan in there, and I'm gonna show you what platform, how to build it with those beams in that wood floor. We might need a little more, but it's plenty of wood around. Oh my god, it's nasty. It almost got me that time. Have you seen that? I've been struck by lightning a million times in Icarus. Not a million times, but at least 20 times. Let's go. So You can scan anywhere. Let's say here, yeah, everywhere. We're gonna get somewhere up top where there is a ridge. Basically, you wanna have something like a void under you. So I think this is a good spot. No, I think this is a good spot. Yeah, okay, good. Let's start those beams. You're gonna put them on vertical. You're gonna stack them into the ground in there. Like that. And go for it 3 times. And there, we're gonna have our platform. You can have it in there. Come on, let me on the beam, please. Or in the front there. I prefer to have it in here. Have an open space in here, a small one. And you can put it like that as well, just to be more secure. We're gonna put our radar here in a corner somewhere. And the animals are gonna come for that radar or for you. If they come straight, maybe they'll fall. If it's a horsey that comes really fast, maybe it's gonna make it. I don't know. Let's just start this darn thing. It doesn't work. Why? Because I'm stupid. Because it's electrical. The ones that you get from the space are not electrical, okay? They work with an internal battery, let's call it. So you don't need power. Okay. There are biofuel radars as well, but those you gotta have the can with you, and but I don't know what else. Okay, so we will not worry too much about those. Let's make it happen with the wires, with the powers, with the stuff magic is. We're gonna connect it to this solar panel, and that's it. I'm kind of over encumbered here. Why is that? It shouldn't be like that. But anyhow, let's continue with this magic in here. I could have connected straight to that line, but we're gonna need this one because we might need to move all over the map. So now that we are in a mission, in theory, we're gonna have a special exactic node on the map in here. That one, I think, already started. You can see here the scanning process. Keep your shotgun close. And getting in a corner here is gonna be easier for you. You know, just like that, hanging over. Because if they come from there, they'll drop in there. If they come from there, they'll drop in there. Less chances to work on that beam. I had a bear working on the beam once. I died, of course, because I got scared and I fell. But let's pretend that that one is not gonna happen again. What else? So normally, if we're doing this mission, we're gonna have in here an exotic node somewhere. We don't know where, okay? But otherwise, you're gonna find them all over the map. The cheapest way to extract exotics is like this. What we're doing here: carry that one with you. Do the scan. It's complete. You can pick it up, inspect if you want. It doesn't matter. Pick it up, and then we're gonna take a peek at the map. I don't know why I didn't have any animals. Actually, I think I know why I didn't have animals. I put in there. You see that big orange circle? I put in there one of those creature deterrents, the electric one, the best thing ever. So they will not spawn in here. That's the idea. Don't forget to pick your shack up. Hoping it got damaged somehow. I don't know how. Maybe because of the storm, of the wind, of the... I don't know, Icarus is just something else. But it is what it is. But those are looking fine. Grab your beams. Keep on moving. Now, that scan. It's crazy. So, the smallest the arch, the closer you are to the exotics. Seeing like this, it could be all the way around. So you gotta make 3, 4, 5, 18 scans just to discover where the exotics are. Issue number 2. We have no idea where to go. There. I have no idea where to go. So let's move, let's say that way. Okay, we're gonna move that way. I have with me in the green pouch a shack. I have the foods, I have the water, I have the electricity. What we don't have is the drills. Because the drills, you cannot carry them with you. Because they're just as heavy as they extracted and they go into the G-slot. But we have Steve. So, Mr. Steven here will do the right thing. This guy, Let's see. Can I give you another +1 mount cargo inventory slot? I want heavy inventory slot. Do we have such a thing? Cargo inventory slots and minus movement speed. Oh, that's just great. That's why I like the Raptors, because you can put a lot of heavy stuff, or the Buffaloes, but they move like crap. The only good thing is the Raptors, baby. We have only one, so he can carry one drill. Once we figured out where the exotics are, we can come after the other one. Of course, I will not be able to carry it because I have that guy on me, but it is what it is. Now, we should have something like 60 exotics into space, okay? So we're gonna leave that one in there, and we're gonna do another thing. Wow. Let's do it different. We will not take Steve because well, it's not that good. You can do it like this, okay? You can do it like this and come later after the other exotic deposit. But what we're gonna do today, I'm gonna show you how to do it easier. You get into T4 in here, and you're gonna open this one, composite dropship recall beacon, and you're gonna make a couple, let's say, for the beginning. I cannot make it. Beacon, please. What? Gunpowders. Here we go. We got the gunpowders. Let's make a few. How many? 2. What am I missing? Iron ingots? Not an issue. Come here. Let's make more, because it's gonna make our life so much easier. It's just embarrassing. These guys are really cheap if you buy them from, well, in here they're cheap because they're free. Everything is getting mined, but they're really cheap if you buy them from the workshop. The idea is to unlock them. You know, to unlock them from the workshop, I think it costs something like 250 rand. How do you use these guys? Well, you call what from today on is gonna not be known as your pack mule. Your pack mule, it's your dropship. It's gonna go up from there, whatever it is in there. You're gonna see it shooting up, and it's gonna land exactly here where you drop that beacon. Watch out if you're gonna drop that beacon into water, into snow, because you may not see it, and it's gonna be painful. Also, we're gonna need to carry this baby with us, because we're gonna need to send the exotics up in space. There she comes. That's our pack mule, believe it or not. She is able to carry this stuff without any issue, okay? So we're gonna walk with the radar on us, and the drills are gonna wait in this baby. Now, since you have access to the pack mule, remember, this thing can hold inside of it 15 spaces of, I don't know, 15 items. So 15 pouches. If you want to take your base out of here and move it God knows where, just put everything in 15 pouches and move it. Life, it's easy, okay, if you have this boy around. When we're gonna find the exotics, we're gonna call the dropship, and we will have 2 of them drills with us, which is going to be just amazing, you know? So let's start moving in here. By the way, in the last episode, it was something that happened. So, I made my way in here. I did some work, deposited some stuff, and then I closed the game and I logged in again today. But the mission was not continuing, you know. So I'm talking about the clustered mission where I put those 4 radars into the riverland, into shacks. The game said, oh, you don't have radars in there. you don't have them. So you can try and make a scan from here, but it ain't gonna be better than that. It's too close. You gotta be further away. This mission. So those 4 in there, they didn't matter. What I had to do is run all the way until there. In there, only the game said, oh, okay, you got the radars. Now we're gonna continue with the scan. You know? So there you go, another half an hour wasted until there and back. But it is what it is. Now, this next scan that we're gonna do with the radar that I left in the fabricator, is gonna have to be further from this camp. We could go into the desert, we could go into the Arctic and make it, but I would prefer very much to move into the forest, because we should have one more, I don't know, scan a list in here where it's comfortable, you know. Not to mention that that arch is kind of big. Normally you have on the map at all times 3 nodes of exotics, but it's a huge map, you know. So I'm hoping we can pinpoint one really close. That being big like that, it must mean that there are at least 2 of them kind of close. So we got it, we got the radar. We can recall our ship 3 times. We don't need that. Let's put it in there. Let's leave it like that. Okay, let's keep on moving. I'll bring you guys back when we are further up north, and we'll make another scanning. Let me say just this. So you have 3 nodes. Once you're gonna mine one of them, you're gonna be left with 2 nodes. If you take a break for a day, well, you're gonna have the meteor shower happening, and it's gonna scramble all of them. If you take 2 or 3 of them, and guess what, nothing left, the next day in game, you're gonna have that meteor shower, and poof, another 3 nodes will pop somewhere else on the map. I don't know where. You're gonna have to repeat all the scans and do them. There is a faster way to do it with the equipment from space, but that one costs an arm and a leg. Let's look at how much it costs. Request, workshop, extraction. So this is the radar, internal battery. You need $600 for it, but for the time being, let's say we need only those. So you need 200 to unlock that, and then you're gonna need 800 just to have one. That one is the fuel for it. It's only rent. Okay, we got enough rent for because of the missions that we did, but you should have at least 1,000. I hope you didn't spend them all. So we need 1,000 just to have access to one of this and one of this. Well, we're gonna do a mission at some point, which is gonna speed up the process. The mission is called agriculture, supply, resupply, whatever. But we haven't done it yet in here. It's happening exactly in here in this area. And the best thing ever is that it's only this area in here that it's affected. And I think it's a little part of the Arctic as well. So from all the map, you are reduced to only a quarter of the map. And you are supposed to have 2 exotic nodes on that. While you're gonna drop from outer space with those extractors in your ship, or not even. You're gonna drop fully loaded on your ship in here, pretending that you're gonna do agriculture. You launch the mission from space basically, and then you don't even have to scan because you drop in here-ish. Like, there is a possible location node in here, one here-ish, one here-ish, one here-ish. That's it. You visit those nodes, you don't even need the radar with you, and you deploy the drills and you take the exotics back home. We're gonna do that one from space as well, but for the time being we are 4. We only have something like 8 exotics, so you should have something like 60 exotics on your name. It ain't a bunch. Plus maybe you found a few in the caves, maybe you didn't, I don't know. We'll pretend that you don't have any exotics, okay? So we need to produce 1,000 exotics. We're at the next lake. Let's get up somewhere. Let's say on that hill in there, and we're gonna repeat the scan. Okay. Let's just do that. You need something somewhat vertical, like this one. I don't think they can jump from here up in there. Oh, we got a horsey, amazing. Yeah. That one looks a little better. So let's go up top in there. This is the spot, right? Yeah, it looks good for me, BG. Don't like this mound. But let's do it in here. So it is stuck into the wall. Let's go one more. Let's try and put that. It's gonna crack, okay? But I don't think it's gonna fall. I wouldn't stay too much on it, nevertheless. Oh, I need it to go from there. I think I'm gonna need a little more beams in here. 2 more. Are you gonna fall? You're not gonna fall. Okay. Let's grab in here the axe. Number 6. Grab some lumber. These bobs are not good enough for grabbing wood, but it is what it is. It doesn't matter. I don't think I need all of it, but since I chopped it down, here we are. Grab some fibres, maybe? And make, we said 2 more beams? Something like that. Beams, please. Those are wood. Deploy the other way around. Now that one should be a little more stable, and it is. It's not that cracked anymore. Okay, let's put the radar in there. Let's come with the electricity tool, and I suggest you leave these wires in here if you're gonna repeat the scan. If you plan to make the exotics in the open world, which is really feasible, you should have with you some concrete beams, honestly. Make this platform out of concrete in here. You can go a little further, I believe, with it. Maybe not, I don't know. But it's gonna be a lot easier to leave this one in here. And when you're gonna go around from place to place looking to exotics, you already have some designated spots where you have these ridges and where you can do the scan. So you're gonna have one in here, one in here, one in here on this ridge, one on that ridge, one on that ridge. It ain't that complicated, and it's gonna be a lot easier for you to find where the exotics are. I don't understand why I don't have animal incoming, but I'm not complaining too much. Maybe because we're doing the mission. I have no idea. Let's wait for that one to finish, and we'll see. Oh, we got him. Down there. It's a wolf. Okay, good stuff. That one is complete. I don't want to leave buildables into the world. That's why we're doing this. The beauty of doing it like this is that that wolf is down there and I don't care about him. I think it's a couple of them which came from me. Normally you don't have level 20 something wolves in here in this area. But now they are crazy. Guess what? They won't be able to reach me. So I don't really care about them. Let's take a peek at that map. Well, now that circle, it's a little smaller. And you can see that actually there are 3 circles in here. You see? That one, it's in there. And that one, it's in there. And it's another one. Like that maybe? 3 of them. So that means one exotic node is somewhere in that direction. And 2 of them are somewhere in that direction. Okay? Let's move. I think that this one here is kind of close. This is a good spot to make a scan. Let's get in there and try and repeat the scan in there. It's kind of close, but I think it will work. It might say that, oh, you're too close, you need to move out just a tiny bit. We'll go in there and see what exactly we can scan. This is that spot. Of course, you're gonna have to climb. But the good news is that the animals will not be able to reach you. Let's say that way. I have here some rams with me. I always have rams on me, by the way. Just take that one so that nothing can get up on you. Sneak on you, should we say? Get up top in here. Are we safe? We're safe. Gonna put that one in there just to know where the exit is. Okay. Let's go in here. 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 inventory. Drop the that somewhere in here, let's call it. Good stuff. Radar. In there-ish, let's call it. Power. Straight up. It's scanning. The animals will not be able to reach us in here. We're gonna be fine. I'm glad that the scan works because we're kind of close to that one. It's quite finicky. If you want to do the scan in there, it's not gonna work for sure. But apparently this is a good enough distance, so it works. It's gonna be somewhat more concentrated in there. Apparently we have 3 nodes. I'm guessing we're gonna have one at least in there, maybe in there. I don't know. We're gonna have to move out soon enough. I think we're gonna make our next scan in there or in there. That's where we made the homestead. I think it's educated in there, that's for sure. It's coming. It's a wolf. Okay. Are you done, mister? There's another one in there. And another one in there. Okay. Again, we don't care about them. If they don't see us, they're gonna lose aggro. And since they're down there, they're not seeing us, so life is beautiful. Now, that circle, it's on the exterior. It stops in there. 1, 2, and 3. That means we got a node here-ish and 2 nodes somewhere in there. Could be anywhere. If I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna be too close. Let's get in there where we did homestead and try and repeat the scan in there. These guys are not aggro anymore. Life is beautiful. And if they are, well, we have the weapons. We really don't care about them. Not to mention of the fact that we can outrun everything in here. Speaking of that, I don't need all of that wood on me. Oh, sorry. Don't drop those, BG. They're important. Okay, let's leave them in here. Good. Keep on moving. So this is the ridge where we made right in there, homestead. Well, let's get on this side because it's beautiful. We can see the whole valley here. And it's quite vertical. Let's start deploying these babies of ours in here. No, the other way around, please. The other way around. Like that. Yes, 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 please. Amazing. Let's put the solar further. Maybe the animals will not interact with it too much. Okay. I think we have 2 more beams in here. What the heck was that? I don't know. That's the sign of a huge storm coming our way, but it might not be in this biome. You see that sign of the storm in there? It might not be in this biome. I hope it's not in this biome. I should say it like that. I hope it's not in this biome. Okay, good stuff. Let's bring the power in here. There you go. Start on scanning. I'm pretty certain we're gonna have animals in here. So I'm just gonna stay here crouched. If I am crouched, I'm gonna fall for sure. But let's hope that that one is not gonna happen. See that boy? Check this one out. Bye-bye, horsey. You don't get experience for that, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Since the ground in there is quite far, they'll not spawn in there for me. They'll spawn in there for me. You seen it? Hi, Wolfie. Bye, Wolfie. That one's still alive. More resistant, like that. This thing is finished. Okay. Let's remove that power wire. No, nothing's around here. Amazing. It's not aggro anymore. Life is beautiful. Let's pick this one up and look at the map. Map I said, not inventory. Well, this is interesting. I didn't find out much. The semicircles are a little smaller. That means we got in the desert somewhere here. And maybe also in the desert or somewhere here. Shh. So we could have both of them in the desert. What time it is? It's getting kind of late. Let's move into the desert. Through there. We're gonna use our shack at the fisheries officer to take a nap in there. And then we're gonna repeat another scan in there. So you see, this, you're gonna have to do it until you're gonna find your deposits. I'm talking 3, 4, 5, 8 scans. I don't know how much. Depends where those scans, where those deposits are, in comparison with your location. So that's why doing agriculture resupply or supply, whatever the name is, it's amazing because you don't have all the math to work with. Actually, by now, it's over with the agriculture, and here ends the map. Okay, so at this scan you should have known, oh, you got that one here. Okay, good stuff. Let's go in there and grab it. But like this, doing it in the open world, well, you gotta run and do another scan and go again a little more, and finally after 1 hour you're gonna find one of them. Yeah, that's not amazing if you ask me, but this is the game. What do you want to do now? Okay, we're heading towards the blue marker through here. Let's keep on moving. I think actually we're gonna have the time to make another scan before we hit the fisheries officer. I'm not sure I want to do it around here because we're kind of close. We will not learn much, but I don't know, let's try and get there. Shh, maybe. So the path to the left, it has a lot of ridges. The part to the right, it still have some ridges, but it's more accessible. When you go down in here into the desert, you want to use the right side. Okay. Left side, a lot of ridges. We can do the scan on those ridges, but then again, we can do them in here as well. For example, from there, you can do it. You can totally do it. From there, you can totally do it. From here, you can totally do it. They'll come from here and they're gonna go for you, you know. So let's get on this one in here. My god, we got the scorpions. And let's try and do a scanning here somewhere, okay? So here we go again. Are you bored of this already? No? Okay, good, good, good. Beams, please. No, up here. Okay, if it doesn't want it, just aim in there and aim in here in the middle, and it's gonna orient it the right way. But that one is kind of sitting up, you know. It ain't amazing. We might need to put a support on it, so let's do that. We're gonna grab a 45 and plug it in there. Now that and it's supported. Almost happened. Okay, let's drop that radar in here. It's getting kind of late. We will not have the sun to do this one if we wait too much. That scorpion is level 99. What do you think about it? It's kind of OP like that. Don't want to get poisoned. I've unlocked the antibiotics. And I filled up my pouch of them. In here. A bunch of antibiotic, anti-poison, antiparasitic, blood thinning, and stamina enhancement. If we need it. Better get up in here because the skin is running, by the way. Okay, so they're gonna come. Cougars, pigs, God knows what. Look, hyena incoming. They're just gonna pile up in there, down there, and life is gonna be beautiful. If they come from here, well, we're just gonna shoot them in the face. Yep. This is what we're doing now. Looking for exotics. It ain't easy. A lot easier than looking into each and every single cave for a stupid note, you know? Have you finished, my friend? Yes, you did. Perfect. It just finished. Good stuff. Let's retrieve our equipment out of this place. The hyena's still down there. Yeah. Okay. Let it be. Good stuff. Well, let's take a peek at that map, shall we? Well, apparently one is there-ish and one is there-ish, so we might have to go up top in there somewhere. Because it's hard to tell by that arch how far they are. So most likely we're gonna have to make another scan at some point. There-ish, let's say, or there-ish on that ridge, you know. Nevertheless, it's getting late. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for the newbie here to take his daily nap. So let's get to the fisheries officer and take advantage of this cabin that he has in here. After all, we are entitled to it because we fixed that cabin and we saved the guy, you know. So it's like it's mine. And he's a guest of mine in there. Well, here we are. Here he is, buried in the sand as per usual. Here we are. We just slept for the night. Campfire is not running. Oh my god. How do you dare? Why haven't you put coal in the fire, mister? Or something. I don't know. I have coal on me. How much? I have 9. Let's take 1 and put it in the fire. I don't want to chop a tree in here. Here you go. Before that one burns, we're gonna be able to sleep. It's early in the morning. I'm lost. No. Give me... Give. Actually, I'm gonna leave that one in there. But I'm gonna leave that one extinguished for the next time, you know? Okay. We said we wanna move somewhere there-ish. Repeat the scan. Let's move there-ish. Candy, incoming. When you gonna be... If you're running through, no matter where you are on Icarus, and at some time you hear that specific chime, you know you are close to a node. So I suggest you mark the spot and start going around in circles. Are you gonna find it? You should be pretty close. Oh, this is a good ridge. I like it. Huh. I don't like that boy. We could actually go up top in there. It's gonna be safer. Yeah, I think that's feasible. Let's hope that the devs have made that one have substance. You know, because... Huh, yeah, well, it might be that it doesn't. Okay. Good. It has. I didn't filter it. Let's remove those two. Yeah, well. Let me up. I'm afraid of the elephant. So I can stay in here. Perfect. They will not be able to reach us. We don't have the sun in here. I don't know if this guy is gonna work or not. Let's see. No. We gotta wait for the sun. It ain't gonna be too long. Yes, you're a big boy. Okay, good stuff. Let's prepare stuff in here. That one is also a good spot in there. Or all that ridge, that canyon. It's a good spot. That one as well. The only reason I didn't want to do it because that guy would get aggro for sure. And the last thing I want is an elephant walking on my beams in there. I don't know if they're gonna be good enough for that or not. So let's just wait for the sun to come in here. And the scan should begin automatically. I feel like I'm getting gold by the second if I wait in there. So I just jumped down. I fell down. And I broke my leg because that's how it is. And now we have the power. Guess what? Just gotta go back up. I have a splint on me, so life is beautiful. Let's remove that one. And that one as well. Perfect. In here. So that one was not wide enough for BG. I'm a fat boy. Chunky. Assume. If I grab the buffs, health per regen as well. Perfect. Scanning. That one integral in there. Amazing. Kind of far. Kind of far. But it's fine. Come on, give me something close. They should be kind of close by the size of those arches, you know. One. Are they free? One. I think they're free. So we should have all of them in here somewhere. Only one aggro? Oh, we got the hyenas in here. Okay. Don't care about them. Let's wait for the scan to finish. Done. Okay, let's take a peek at the map. Well, that one like that suggests that we have something there-ish. Because the map ends, you know. Those like that means that we could have them in here. Shh. I don't think we have exotics on that ridge, but I'm gonna go in there and do another scan on that ridge. I think this guy's the aggro by now. Yeah, they did. Okay, that one, it's waiting for me. Not anymore. Good stuff. It didn't hit anything. Okay, good. Let's not break our legs again. Yeah, we got a cougar in here. Amazing. Now, where are the connections? In here? Okay. Now, I'm gonna fall again. So I'm gonna put another one of these in here. Snipe that boy out because don't want to play with him. Good stuff. And now I can drop. And remove all of this madness in here. Okay, I think we're good. Health is going slowly up. Let's move a little this way actually. Because that last scan suggested that we might have something at the end of this ridge. That would be nice. I'm not sure. But it should have been up here, not down there on the river side. So let's just move in here. This is one of the stuff that it's easy to spot. It's a lot bigger than a normal deep ore node, and it's not something that you can miss easily. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it, but you gotta see it first. Not to mention, when you get close by, you're gonna have the chimes, the music. So behind this rock we see, on the other side basically. Let's see. Nothing. So it must be down on the riverside. There-ish. Okay. I think we can drop in style here. There's just a little issue. I consume my only splint, so that's stupid. Wood sticks and fibres. Okay, good. We're gonna grab them from here and we're gonna make another one. Just like that. That's a spring. That's good. That's just to remind you that you're alive, you know. Okay, let's chop down a tree. Apparently I can make 2 of them, which is really good. We need more fibers to make more. I want to have something like 5 on me all the time. Over in camera, that's what I said. Okay. I need more sticks. Give me my splints. Got 4. Yeah, more farmers. Okay, let's keep on moving. Okay, made it on this island. I'm not seeing any exotic signs. But let's try and get up in there if we can. And make a scan from here. Ramps will work just fine, BG. Just, yeah. Just go. Amazing. Let's remove that guy. And those guys as well, maybe, I don't know. Maybe somebody will be able to climb. I highly doubt it. I'm not seeing exotics around. But then again, they kind of modify the way the game works a million times. And now you cannot see stuff in the distance. It is what it is. It didn't used to be like this. Okay, let's put the radar here. Let's connect it with the powers. And it will start scanning. Apparently the elephant doesn't care. It's only the predators that are getting aggro on me. So we should have been safe in there to make the scan downstairs, but it is what it is. Okay, scan complete. Let's pick our majiggies. Because if we don't, we might forget them. And let's see. Well, this one was pretty close. That's an exotic now. Okay. Now, we can go extract that one. Or, seeing that those two are kind of close, I'm thinking let's just go and then uncover them first, you know? So that one is kind of close in there. In here or in there? One in there, something like that. Or maybe next to that lake, both of them. I think it is possible to have them next to the lake. I had one in there once. Am I gonna fall? I don't know. Let's do like that. And you? Perfect. Let's visit that exotic node. So keep your ears peeled. It's over that boulder in there. And when we're gonna get close, you're gonna hear that sound, that chime that I'm talking about. You gotta learn to recognize it. That's the money sound. Okay. Here we go. We're close. That's it. Exactly, that's the sound you're waiting for. And this one looks kind of funky because it's covered with well, with stuff, with sand. But normally the whole circle should be visible. I want to get to the lake, central lake, really fast before starting set up shopping here, because maybe, just maybe, I have those closer in here and I don't have to move a million times. So let's get to the lake. It's over that boulder. And look what do we have in there. Maybe we can spot them like this with the eye. So I am at the lake. Yeah, well, it's a lot of wildlife in here, of course, as per usual. This place, it's always full with high level life. And a lot of predators, but I like it nevertheless. We're looking for the stupid exotics. Guess what we have in here? One. This one, it ain't gonna be marked on your map like the other one because you didn't discover it with the radar. But that one looks to be that large. That means we should have one here-ish. That one looks equal with that one, so maybe on the other bank in there. I don't know. Let's just circle the lake and we'll see. Yep, it's right in here. Look. Isn't this just amazing? So all of them are in like one here, one here, one here. So in 2 squares. And look at all the map. They could have been anywhere. Okay. You could have had one in here, and one in there. But all 3 of them are in here. What do you think about it? Okay. Time is 12. Let's set up shop in here somewhere. I want to put my shack up top so that these uglies cannot reach it. Like that. I'm able to get up top. Perfect. We're gonna start mining this guy, the last one that we have. Give me all, please. Give me all. You. Okay. This is just a respawn point. Nothing more, nothing less. We might have nasty storms in here. Maybe you should bring concrete. I don't know. Each and every single electric extractor is taking 1,500 power. Okay. So this solar panel of ours should be able to take care of everything. I don't know exactly how much sunlight we're gonna have in here, but totally different story, you know. We can move it, need be. Let's go to that first location. In here, I believe it was. I lost the connection. Yep, we're good. Where was it? I lost my note. It's in here? I'm sorry, I lost it. So we came through here, and it was in here, I believe. Yeah, I went the other way around. Sorry. Okay. Oh, level up. That's good. Okay, that's our node in there. Let's just straighten this wire up. Another one? Are you serious? This is a cougar. Go away. I am busy. Now, we're gonna have in here 2 drills. Let's call our baby the back mill. In here, let's call it. Perfect. You want to watch that one because if the ship doesn't come for some reason, maybe too close for that or special spot on the map, there are such things. You can take your beacons and throw them up someplace else. This is good meat in here, but I don't need it. I think we should be fine. Oh, we're gonna need that one deployed just to call the ship where to put the exotics. So let's just leave it up top in here. Don't need to carry it on me. Prepare the electricity tool. I need to leave the radar somewhere. I'm gonna put it in the ship. That way I will not forget about it. Once we're gonna have call it. Once we're gonna have to move. Okay, here you go, the first drill. Let's see, that's 1 location, that's 2 locations. There used to be a time when there were 3 possible locations where you could have put your drill. That means 3 times extraction speed, you know. But no, now it's only 2 of them. It is what it is. That thing is working. Double time. This is the node. Now we wait. It's 5 per minute. So 5.1 between 2 of them. It's 10.208 if my math is good per minute. Usually it's like 100 of them, 200 I said. So in 20 minutes, that node should be done. I'm gonna stay here and watch it with that rifle in my hand. Normally the animals are not attracted to that, but there are cases when they will pass by there and they're gonna be disturbed by the sound, noise, whatever, and they're gonna attack your stuff. So I don't want those to be attacked. I have the hammer to fix them, but if they start attacking, they'll not stop until they're gonna destroy them. So yeah, well, I'm gonna have to watch it. Some other thing. Their inventory is gonna get empty at some point. So we're gonna have to count for that as well. Well, let's see. How much space? 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna be able to have 100 in this one and 100 in that. 200. Quite curious. How much exotics are we gonna get as a medium out of these 3 nodes that we discovered? And in total, you know, maybe we will be able to make it really fast happen for those out of space extractions. That will be just amazing. By the way, you're gonna waste some time in here in case you didn't realize that. So if you want, bring your heirs with you. They'll stop growing levels. We have 5 talent points. Let's take a peek at that. We already achieved that one in there. I'll lie. Not to break my legs when I fall, because that one helps a lot, believe it or not. So I already have that one, but there is this one. 3-point landing. Fall damage resistance. So let's put one in there. Let's not forget, we are level 56. So at level 60, you're gonna continue to grow and you're gonna have these points available in here. But these talents, goodbye. Okay. At the same time, you can spend some rent in here, buy some talent points. Each character comes with 10 of them by default. And, well, respect, basically. It ain't that difficult. But I kind of want that. I'm gonna get aggro or something. So, another little tip. If you press Control, you're in stealth, okay? Well, when you let go of Control, you're not in stealth. So, keep on pressing Control, open your inventory with Tab, inventory, whatever you want, and then press Escape. You are left standing in crouch mode non-stop. Let's see if that thing is gonna get aggro on those, or is gonna ignore them. It's a predator, so it should get aggro on them. But then again, according to the devs, and a lot of people for which it never happened, that one should not get aggro on my extractors. Just gonna watch it. Okay, so talents. We have 1 point in there. Survival. What can we have? More yield from felling trees. But that one will not be that important after this episode here. Yeah, you got aggro now. Because, well, you gotta press Control again. Just on crouch. Because, well, if we unlock, not if, when I'm gonna show you how to get your red exotics, we're gonna have the possibility to have domestic access and pickaxes from the workshop, and that will save us a lot of pain. The pain of making epoxy main. Drop it. Don't need you in my system, thank you. How are we doing with the exotics in here? Activate this. Off. Oh my god, the panel, it's in the shade. Why didn't you say so? Yo, that's it. Come. Give me that too. What time? Only 2 o'clock. Okay, good, good. I think this time I'm gonna leave these wires everywhere here. Let's get, well, next to those, in the middle of things, You're not gonna get aggro, are you? Right in here-ish, let's call it. Put the solar panel in here. Drag the wire. Connect it to the main circuit. Let's see, in there. Yep, they're working now. Okay, good stuff. Don't want to play with you. Okay. What the heck is it that we were doing here? I was looking... talent points, okay. Let me just delete all of this crap out of here. Okay, nothing is coming from my drills. Luckily. Talents. So, cooking and farming, this is really good. You can put points in here so that your farm grow, for example, that one. Grow faster at night. Grow, yeah, faster at day. Amazing. Yield, dried meat. Everything is good. That one is the only one important. We already have it. Adventure. You can go with the genetics and stuff for the animals. That's really powerful. Husbandry. It became a thing for me since we have the raptors. Basically, when I'm playing right now without a raptor, I feel like I'm not playing. So, I think I want to go in there, you know, with it. But I never studied actually that trick, so I don't know where to spend the points. They already have all the points that I need in here. I could sink 2 more in that. Habitation. Nothing really interesting, those in there, but that one only when you're making bases and then take them out. In combat, it's enough what I have in here. I don't need more than this, honestly. You don't need more. The rest, you put them just to put points. Oh my god, another one. Okay, gotta watch this. You could chop down a few trees. One, be more precise. Grab some fibers. And put some thatch stuff in here around, but like the rails, you know, or wood rails if you want. You could totally build a shack around these guys. I find it like it's not worth it. Okay, for the time that we're gonna be here, it ain't worth it, mister. And I think it's about time. We're gonna lose sunlight soon enough. Well, let's prepare for that. I could go... The sun is going that way, right? West, yes. Yeah. I could go and place that wire on the other bank, and that will give me more time to drill in here. I think I'm gonna do that. It's a lot of nasty things in these waters. What I don't like is the idea of leaving those drills alone. What if that guy comes? Oh. Okay, let's go. So we're next to the silica in here. Okay. Good. Put the bow, swimming faster, kill this idiot. Gotta heal myself just a tiny bit, but it's fine. Go away. Something gets attacking the drills. It's a pig. Mr. Piggy? You need to stop what you're doing in there. Okay, Scorpion, you need to stop what you're doing in there. Gracias. Okay, let's knock them into the sensors. I'm getting damaged by the poison from that stupid scorpion, but it's gonna go away right about now. We're gonna be fine. Okay, Yeah, the sun is slowly going away, so this one will become obsolete in a second. How are we doing? Not bad, not bad. We have 100 already. Not bad at all. I think we're gonna put them in the ship. Or just recall that stuff. Let's recall that carrier. The pod, you know, cargo. Gonna pick this one, put it down there, and hope that this thing will drop kind of close, because I'm lazy. I don't want to walk a million miles. Request. Yeah, really close. Good stuff. It's on this bank. Okay, let's grab those. Let's grab those. They're pretty heavy. Put them in. And now, soon enough, we're gonna have to move the sunlight, the solar stuff. But apparently, we still have a few hours. In the morning, we should have enough sun in here. 1 hour and a half until sleepy time, so we should be fine. Well, this is not something I want to see. I have a nasty storm in here. I will need to be inside, but those things are in there and I'm in here, so I think I'm gonna remove this shack from here, move it on the other side next to the drills so that I can see what is happening in there. And if I hear something, well, I'm just gonna jump on it, you know. So let's remove these guys as well. Obsolete. Let's come in here and place these boys down, just like that, so that we can. Why did you stop? Oh, no sunlight. Okay, I understand. No, why have you done that? And let's put it back. Walls, please. Yeah, door in here. That one. Full wall. This one, we're gonna make it a wall with the window. And this one, a full wall. We're gonna have that boy up top. We're gonna have this boy in here. And now I can watch them. I can collect them from here. Both of them. See? Issue number 1. We don't have sunlight. Huh. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Apparently we will be able to sleep for the night soon enough. So let's put that fire in there. It will not burn if I put it outside because of the storm. I'm gonna put that one in there. You always get up on that side. Okay, so I will not step into the fire. I'm gonna have to wait for the stupid storm to pass. And only after that we can grab the solar panel. It's gonna be amazing. So coming back to the points, I think I want to put 2 of them in here. So more accuracy with the firearms. And since I have 2 more points, melee with knives, it's really good because of attack speed and damage, you know. So let's go to the damage with the knives, because I'm killing a lot of stuff with knives, believe it or not. So the more damage they do, the better it is for me. Yeah, well, I think we had 1 in solo. Yeah. So I want yield from mining, because and that one as well. Yield from mining, because think about it, all the stone is mined by hand. And not to mention, before you get to this level with the drills, everything is mined by hand. That one is really important. I'm gonna have another solo. Have to. Okay, good. So we're gonna put this one in here. Another 15% yield from 3 stones and harvesting everything else. So really good. I'm not certain I should go in there. Trees are falling. Amazing. It's a really nasty storm. That's a really nasty storm. I'm ready to fix this, guys, if it happens that that tree fails on it or my shack. It might just happen, you know. One other thing. if you're in the Arctic or in the desert and you have a puny shack or even this shack, if you see at that point that roof crackling, means only one thing: you have a lot of sand on it in this case, or a lot of snow on it into the Arctic, and it will fall. It will get destroyed under the weight of the sand or the snow. So you're gonna pick it up, you see, everything fall down and put it back. That's it. You just cleaned it. The other way of doing it is putting a ramp or some stairs, getting up top with the shovel and cleaning the stuff. But we're not doing that around here. Okay, I think it's good enough. We can sleep for the night. And stuff happened. I don't know how, but I exited on the other side into the fire. The water is just in here. I just extinguished myself. Yeah, well, maybe it didn't have enough place to push me on the other side. I don't know. I'll take that pig out of here, because if not, stuff is gonna come to eat it and it's gonna get aggro on me and on the machines. This is a nasty storm, let me tell you that. Well, the storm, it's almost out. My solar should be functional soon enough when we're gonna have the sun over that ridge. As soon as it's gonna get clear, at this point the sunlight shines in there, but as the sun rises, it's gonna come down this side really fast. Well, let's just push this tree a little more in that side if we can, please. Yeah, something like that. Good. Waiting for the sunshine. Well, unfortunately, so my bed just burnt when I was off. How did that one happen? Just because I pushed a tree? Amazing. I got a contusion in there. I woke up, stepped on the fire. I was on fire. Okay. I stepped on the bed. It started burning. Goodbye, bed. So we're gonna have to make another one. But oh, thought you were something else. Are you working? Not into the sun yet. It's coming along. Let's see. We gotta make a bed. I need 14 more fur. Are those cougars still in here? I don't think so. I think they despawned. That was the piggy. The cougars are gone. Okay. We got a dollar in here. Let's carry it out of this place first. Something is coming. Oh, the antelope is stuck in the tree. Amazing. Okay. A lot of good meats. Amazing. Sticks and 10 of those. 3 more sticks. That antelope is getting hurt in there. Where are you? Okay, just made another bed. Now, if you will not have a storm, another storm, should I say, I will leave, of course, the fire outside, like you're supposed to do in such a small shack. I think we're gonna move out in the days. We should have the sun. Deactivate, please. It worked. No. On. What the heck is going on? Oh, the tree, it's on the solar panel. What do you think about this mess? Okay. Stuff is happening in here. It's like magic, I'm telling you. Yep, now it should work. And it does. Oh, amazing. I kind of want to go and make a sandwich, but I'm afraid to leave this stuff all alone in here. Because that stuff is coming, you know. And apparently our drill stopped. I was just collecting the stuff in here. That means that this exotic node is finished. And there is, you see? No more lights. The RGB lights, I did. Cool. So let's see how many. 237. Let me write it down. 237 out of this one. Deliver.
Well, friend,
We have 237 exotics.
sure looks like it from here.
Really good. Let's pick this boy up.
You and I can be useful allies.
Dump it in here.
I'm happy here.
Actually the other node is not that far. Let me run with them. I don't want to consume another recall beacon if I don't have to, so that node is on the other bank. I'll just move with the drills in there, on foot, and with the solar panel afterwards, and power everything. You know? So let's do that. There's so much wild stuff in here. This is one of the worst locations to do this, because all of this nasty stuff in here, all of it, it's in here. No, that's the way this place is. It was supposed to be like this, and well, it kind of delivers, you know. Come on, carry it. I cannot carry it because I have the drill. Okay, here you go. I want to get rid of them. The other nasty place where you could be doing this, it's on the ring lake. That would be just amazing. But in there, inland, is not as big as it is in here. Oh my god. Okay, good stuff. Here we are. Tell you what, I'll take care of that deposit by myself. I'll make it happen. And I'll see you guys when it's done. We're gonna counter the exotics, basically. Okay, so we finished with this extraction in here. I put the other drill in the spaceship. We have 252 exotics, which is really good. That's on the higher end in there. You get close to 260. Where do I gotta go? Gotta go in there. You're getting close to 260. I don't think I ever had more than 260. Lowest end 210, 212, something like that. That's the medium, let's call it. Anywho, we have two of them extracted. That's total 489, I think. Yeah, something like that. Let's go towards the third one and see how many we're gonna get out of that one. Okay, I found it. Let's recall our baby here. The pack meal. Our baby. Yep, it works. Okay, good. Let's prepare the train. Apparently, we're gonna have light all the time here, which is just amazing. Good stuff. Very good stuff. In the other side, I made some fences. And, well, basically, I protected these guys. Basically, just slowing down the animals, you know, before they get to the drills. If you go around, if you're not staying here all the time, because I didn't stood next to them all the time. I went up on a rock and I started hunting. So yeah, they will jump the fence. It's not indestructible, but it's something extra, you know. I think some of them are damaged actually. I saw it right about now. Let's grab our stuff. Give me stuff. Here you go. Let me give you powers. There you go. Start mining. I think those pigs destroyed my stuff magic is in here. They can attack them. Well, maybe I saw stuff. Yep, they're all good. Forget I said anything. Okay, time 11:35 for law, for sure. It's gonna get nighttime by the time that this one will end. So I'm just gonna put a shack close. Well, I don't need to be in their faces, so I hate that noise. I don't like it. It's not like I hate it. But I'm just gonna put a shack in here so that I can watch them while I'm doing something else on the other screen, you know? Yep. So this is the setup in here. I'm gonna call already that pod. And I'm gonna put this one in the spaceship because I don't need it anymore. I still have one beacon. I have a piggy here as well. Amazing. It scratched me. Made more bandages because that one happens pretty often. Okay, so that thing gets in there. We shouldn't have as many animals in here as we had in the other side. So we should be fine. But I will get up top in there. And I will snipe them. That's certain as they come, you know? Either way. Let me finish this guy. I don't think we're gonna do the red ones in this episode because it's way too long. I've been recording for a bunch of time here. We'll see exactly how long it's gonna be until this extraction is gonna be over. And apparently it just finished. Which is just great because it took a million years, let me tell you that. Okay, let's see how many exotics we have. Oh, this was a good already here. 282, right? Right. Okay, let me put it on my spreadsheet in here. So, in total, for today, we have 771 exotics. That's medium of 257 for each node. Really, really good. Now, all the nodes are depleted. That means that at some point, today, tomorrow, when I log in, I don't know, I'm gonna have a meteor shower. Basically, you're gonna see meteors across the sky and a lot of thundering happening. And we will have a respawn for 3 nodes. I wanted to make in this episode how to get the red exotics or how to get these guys from space, but I think I'm gonna quit it because I've been recording already for, let's see, 3 hours and 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm not, no, we're gonna leave it in here. So in the next episode, I ran out of coal. Amazing. In the next episode, we're gonna make the extraction from space. That means, well, I don't think I need to put anything in there. Yeah, it's cool. I gotta get this character back to the base as soon as possible, and then I'll close it. So, oh yeah, we have 771, so that will give us like 830. We're missing something like 200 exotics. Just to justify that, I will drop into the next episode in a mission and collect those exotics with the equipment from outer space. But you do you, I do me. I just show you how to get the exotics into the open world. So what you gotta do now, wait one in-game day or just log in, log out, and life is gonna be beautiful. You're gonna have that meteor shower. And ta-da! Another 3 nodes somewhere in the map. Start the process again, okay? Scan for them. Go and mine them. And you're gonna get something, I don't know, another maybe 700 exotics. That will give you the money to buy those drills from the workshop. Because those are even better than these guys, the electric ones. So you kinda need them if you want to make your life easier. Even if you have nodes in here, it's a lot easier to make the scan with that radar from outer space because, one, it doesn't take the power, so you don't have the wires in the solar panel with you, and 2, it's more accurate. I don't know with how much. I think 15 or 40%. But what that means is that that summer circle that you saw on the map is going to be smaller. It's going to tell you, oh, they're there. And you're going to find your exotics a lot faster. Oh my god, there's so many of you. I only have 2 arrows left. Let me be. I've been hunting a bunch. My bow is almost broken again. Anyway, we're gonna do that one in the next episode. I've been looking while recording this one on Icarus Intel. And apparently they modified the agriculture mission. It used to be that corner of the map with 3 exotics. Guess what? Not anymore. So now it's all over the map with a bunch of exotic nodes. Maybe, yeah, well, these devs have the habit of nerfing everything that is good in this game, so watch out. Nevertheless, there are a bunch of missions that we can do out of space, or which give the exotics. Some of them are only with 1 node, but the area is so small. You just drop your mine, you go out, you know, so it's just amazing. Oh my god, it's so bad here. Luckily the storm is going out. And we got another one which is quite nice. It's like freaking let's say half of the map, but it's not half of the map, it's less than that. But we have in there 3 exotic nodes, so I think into the next one I'm gonna show you those I'm gonna show you those 2 missions. Maybe we're gonna do an extraction, maybe not, I have no idea. And then we're gonna take care of some red exotics, okay? Because I'm done with the epoxy and the stuff in here. Collect sulfur, chop down trees, make the sap just to make epoxy. Yeah, well, no, thank you. I'm fine, but no, thanks. No point in doing that any longer. I don't know where I am, so I gotta go in there. Okay, good stuff. Anyway, this one is long enough. Maybe not for you, but for me it's way too long, so let's leave it in here. Thank you guys so much for being here, for watching this. If you like it, don't forget, drop a like on the video, it really helps a bunch. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't, if you wanna see some more. And if by any chance you wanna support my dream of becoming a full-time content creator, you can do that by grabbing yourselves an amazing membership. I ain't kidding you, just take a peek at them. Thank you. I'll see you into the next one. Bye now.